Greetings folks, welcome to a chat from the engineering desk. This is an update on the PetG dryer video that I did yesterday and what the results are. So as you can see over here, it's the other way around. Here's a microscope image of what the filament looked like after coming out the extruder after I loaded the filament into the extruder straight after coming out the dryer, and I'm very happy with it. There's absolutely no bubbles in it. It was perfectly dried, it's perfectly usable, and as you can see I've got a print going. It's a kitchen faucet nozzle adapter, a nozzle for the kitchen faucet, which I designed and printed a prototype in PLA and was very happy with the performance, and I'm therefore printing a permanent one for use in PetG. So PLA is not too happy with hot water, it tends to go soft and fall apart and so on. Now, as you can see, I've not included a raft in this print, and the reason I'm rolling this in the background is so that you guys get to see what happens if you don't use a raft. Also, I didn't clean the bed plate with propyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol ethanol before starting the print. Yet another mistake. These are things you should pay attention to. Make sure that your build plate, your bed plate, whatever it's called, is nice and clean, oil free, particularly if you've touched it, so that your adhesion is going to be good. In my case, it's a flexible build plate. I've got a Flash Forge Adventurer 3, and that plate removes afterwards. It's flexible. You flex it after having let it cool down, and then your print pops off. So I've restarted the print. That's it in the machine behind me. I've got a 10 watt LED floodlight on the top pointing downwards, which is why this video you're watching has got nice illumination, and that's why it's overexposed in the background of this video. Anyhow, this print is going to delaminate, and you're going to see what that looks like when it happens. I was fortunate enough to catch this while the video was rolling and stop the print, reslice and restart the print. There was fortunately enough material on the bobbin. But the PetG, nice and dry, it's coming out nice and smooth. The print settings are default settings that are for a standard print that I've used here, and I guess at this stage we just sit back and watch as the print continues. And yeah, it's gonna go wrong, but that's how you learn, and these are the rules that you need to abide by with the 3D printing. I've got the design with corners that curve up because the thing is actually upside down, which doesn't help for the contraction that takes place. I didn't put it on a raft. When I started the print, I thought that's not looking good, but let's wait and see. And yeah, sure enough, it delaminated, detached, whatever you call it, and started making a beautiful bird's nest. So that print is rolling in the background. It's a 5-hour print. It'll be done later. I know that with a raft I'm good, and I've cleaned the print plate with alcohol before starting the print that's now going, so we're good. It's going to take some effort to remove the raft afterwards. I'm going to have to actually cut it off with a knife because PetG is strong. It doesn't break off. But that's okay. It's one of those things you have to live with. But at least you're guaranteed a print that's not going to fail. It doesn't take much longer for it to print the raft. It's not a lot of material. I've learned to, by default, so far I've been working mainly in ABS, just use a raft. You avoid a lot of trouble, especially if it's, well, with most objects, if they're wide and flat at the bottom in particular, the corners curl up, you're going to have hassles. Even if it doesn't delaminate, you avoid corners that have curled up. With ABS it's nice, it just peels off very easily afterwards, and the finish is good on the bottom of the print, so it's a non-problem. Yeah, this is making a glorious mess. But the PetG is dry. I had it in there for 20 hours, took it straight out the dryer, loaded it into the machine. As you can see down the bottom there, took a photo of the microscope. There's no bubbles in that extruded thread there down the bottom whatsoever. It worked a treat. I'm really happy with the outcome of that dryer. Its performance, it was something I could buy from Clicks. Cut out the trays, the bobbin fits nicely. It was, I think, $600 or $700. Does the job, it just works. I'm happy with that. So later tonight I'll have my faucet. I'll make a video if you guys want to see it. In the meantime, enjoy the last few seconds of what it looks like when it goes wrong. Thanks guys. Thanks for joining. Stay safe. Take care. Keep it classy. And I'll see you all around on the next video. Alright. Cheers.